Tinto Summer School was started in 2000 as a Tinto Millennium Summer School, and the idea was just to give young people a place to come and learn traditional music in July, just after the school shut. It was started by Claire McLaughlin and South Lanarkshire Council, and it was a real success. As soon as it was advertised, lots of people came. And we had some great tutors that year. I was one of the tutors that year, and also Paul Murray was here as well. And Paul, is, like myself, has been to every one and now manages the project for us.
I've been involved with Tinto Summer School since the very beginning, since the year 2000, when it was called the Millennium Summer School. I was brought in as a kind of young volunteer helper at the time, and I absolutely loved it. I fell completely in love with Wiston Lodge. I fell completely in love with the summer school, and I've been doing this for 15 years now, ever since. So this is a fantastic week to meet other young musicians of all sorts of different disciplines. We've got, obviously the focus is folk music, but traditional music if you like, but we have people who are kind of quite experienced in that, we have quite people who are less experienced in that, but everybody mucks together and everyone just has a great time. The classes are the main focus of the thing. We have, I think it's now about 5 hours of classes a day, and we have 2 blocks of classes, and the classes are equally weighted, so that there's not a kind of main class and a second class, it's sort of like 2 main classes. So that's 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. So things like fiddle, guitar, mixed instruments, songs, songwriting, usually a flute and whistle class as well. And there's loads of time for social stuff as well. When the weather's not pummeling it down with rain, we get outside, we can play frisbee and football and stuff like that. Lots of time for just hanging out and having a chat, and loads of just having a good time.
It's about the music and making the music fun and accessible, and at the same time giving it the weight that it's supposed to have as traditional music should, but also not taking it too seriously. It's very important. To be a tutor at Tinto is quite a special thing. It's always great on the calendar. If you look through your diary and you've got Tinto in the calendar, you know it's going to be good fun, it's going to be good crack and worth doing.
Tinto's a really relaxed atmosphere, and there's people of all standards. I mean, everyone's great at what they're doing, but it's really sort of supportive, and people that have been playing a wee bit longer are really supportive of people that are just starting out on their instrument. So everyone feels really included, and it's just really nice and relaxed. There's no pressure to do anything you don't want to do, and everyone seems to be having a great time.
I guess that's a big part of Tinto is the people you meet when you're there. So I've got loads of friends from different places in Scotland now who I've met through Tinto, and we now play music together and stuff, which is good. We always meet up at Celtic Connections and things like that.
You learn from each other, and I think that's good. Like, it inspires you when you see younger people who are possibly more advanced than you, because you think, oh, I could totally be as good as so-and-so, and it's not. Because when you are learning off a professional, you think, yeah, well, of course I'm not going to be like their standard. But when you see young people who are really advanced, it spurs you on to
push yourself.
Yeah, push yourself and expand your repertoire and the things that you can do.
You have the room concert, which is when every room will perform an item that they have made up kind of with everybody else in the room. So it could be anything. Sometimes we get, obviously there's going to be a musical aspect to that. Sometimes we've had acrobatics and we've had dance as well and all sorts of bits and pieces. We've got the tutor concert, so that's when the tutors really show the kids what they're capable of. It's the great opportunity to see what they can actually do. Thursday night we have the Fancy Dress Ceilidh, which is always an absolute hoot, and there's a musical theme, so we get all sorts of interesting creative ideas. Some people put more effort in than others, but often the best ones are actually the spur of the moment ones for the person who's forgotten their costume, come up with some great ideas. And on Friday we have a massive concert down in Cooter Village Hall, and that's when every class gets to perform what they've actually been working on during the week, and it's epic, absolutely epic. And the standard of musicianship at that concert is really, really high. And the only other event we have that I can think of top of my head during the week is we have a bonfire, which is probably on Wednesday night. We'll have our bonfire. So we go up the back, light a fire, and we do the kind of classic campfire songs, toast some marshmallows, and that's a great highlight of the week as well. There's loads going on at Tinto Summer School.
Tinto Summer School, I think what it's really good at is making people love traditional music. They're not all going to become professional musicians, but they're definitely all going to love the music. And they're all going to tell their friends, and they're going to encourage their children to hopefully play traditional music. But I think music's an amazing thing for making friends for life, and people at Tinto, that's what they do, they'll make friends for life.